And here we are, just about a year outside of the anniversary of George Floyd and the trials that are now starting to come to a close around that instance in our culture a year ago. And we're having this conversation about violence as mass shootings and murders and sexual abuse, rape, assault, they're continuing to happen in our society. I think it's important to acknowledge that violence is something that has always been present. And it's in part responsible for why most of us are able to be here today. But that doesn't excuse or allow for violence to continue to perpetuate, because we can do better. We know we can. That's why we watch the news and we see somebody who goes into a grocery store and kills 10 people. There's some part inherently in us that knows that didn't have to happen. We can do better. And maybe we can never eliminate violence from our nature, because in nature, in and of itself, is violent. But we can grow past, we can evolve the way that we allow violence to occur in our society. And there's so much more that can be done. There's so many more resources we can provide for our young people. There's so much more resources we can give to other people to help reduce their overall level of stress that's connected to, I need to survive. So that people don't have to fight for survival anymore. So I hope this message lands in your heart similarly in the way it landed in mine. I hope that it shakes you. I hope that it rattles you. I hope that it makes you uncomfortable to imagine the fact that you are the product of a violent history, but that it also empowers you, empowers me, empowers us to have a different dialogue around what violence in our society looks like. Where does violence have its place, and how can we do better moving forward for the future generations, so that by the time that we're all old and stumbling over ourselves, we don't have to read headlines about mass shootings. We don't have to listen to recordings of parents losing their children to unnecessary violence.